At least twice a year, we have what's called Preschool Sunday to remind all the church people that you can sit right here. Can you sit right here, buddy? There you go. Good job. It's to remind our church folks that we do have a preschool that meets here Monday through Friday, and so we like to remember this wonderful ministry. And so what we do here now sort of mimics what we do every Tuesday and Friday for our preschool chapel. We began with a song, we have a short Bible story, and then we finish with a song. So I invite all the adults to join us. The music is there in your bulletin, so please join us as we begin. All right, are all the children ready? You know the signs? All right, ready? It is very near. God is very near. He hears us when we sing and pray. God is very near. Great job, everyone. So all of you have teachers, right? Right? Most of you, all of you have teachers? I'm not going to ask you if you like your teacher, because I know you all do like your teachers, right? So we all have teachers. Jesus was a teacher. He was called rabbi. That means teacher. So Jesus taught adults and children all kinds of things. And some of his lessons were very hard to understand, because sometimes the adults really either didn't understand or didn't like them. And so he had to use kind of like real life things to tell his stories. So today we heard a story. Mother Adriana read a story, a parable from Jesus about a rich man. And so I want to tell not only all of you, but as a reminder to all of your parents and the adults, Jesus here does not say being rich is wrong. So let's get rid of that whole myth. Jesus is not saying that. But Jesus does say that sometimes having a lot of money can be a problem. Now, all of you would like a lot of money, right? Would all of you like a lot of money? Yes. Be honest. You can be honest here. All of us would like a lot of money, and some of that is very good. Your parents or grandparents do all they can to work so that you have everything you need, so that you have food and a place to live. And that's a wonderful thing. So Jesus is not saying that money is bad, but Jesus says sometimes money can be very difficult for people. And so he tells a story about a rich man who every day on the street walked by someone who was lying in the gutter and needed help. And this rich man walked by this person every day. And he didn't pay attention to him. And so then Jesus said this, that even the dogs would go and lick the sores of this man. How many of you have a dog? How many of only? Boy, this is a small number here. How many of you have dogs out there? Okay, all right, we've got a better number going here. I really need there to be a better number to help prove my point here. So here's this rich man who could have done a whole lot for this person, but he kind of ignored him. And then Jesus said there was this dog who would stop and lick his sores. If you have a dog, you know that dogs love to lick, don't they? My dog, Simone, when I come home at the end of every day, or in the middle of the day, it doesn't matter, when I open the door, she wedges her head between the wall and the door. She is trying to get to me and she starts licking my hand. That's the first thing she does. It's kind of what dogs do. It's natural. They're trying to say hello. They're trying to say, I'm paying attention to you. I'm glad to see you. That's what that licking is about. So this is my dog, Simone. And she greets me every day. I can have either the best day in the world or I can have the worst day, and she is there to lick me and wag her tail. I can go in one room for 30 seconds and walk back into the room, and it's like she's met me for the first time. Dogs are wonderful about that. Now, some of the other pets, not too sure about, but so Jesus actually uses dogs to say that sometimes when we pass people on the street who are in need, maybe it's a classmate who's not having a good day, or maybe it's someone really in need, that it kind of should be in our DNA to stop and greet them. That's the least we can do. We may not be able to help with all of their problems, but at least we can greet them and say, you are noticed. You are not forgotten. So remember that about dogs. And I hope it's in our nature. I pray and trust that it will be in your nature as you learn about God here at St. Andrews or maybe in our preschool. I hope that as you learn about God, I hope you remember that it's in God's nature that we pay attention to even those who are the least among us and need someone to say hello and pay attention to them. All right? Thank you all. All right. And as we leave chapel on Tuesday and Fridays, we have a departing song. So if you all know the movements to this, please join me. You ready? Go now in peace. Go now in peace. May the love of God surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Great job, Olivia.